Welcome or welcome back to the studio apartment. And we're working on Froggy Friday today. So here's what you missed. I did this last night waiting for the Amazon man. He has eyes, he has toes. Just UV'd those in. He has these glass pieces, which are also UV'd in. The reason I UV'd them in is because I really do not want them floating or moving or any of the other things. So this has all been UV'd in now. We are going to do, I have my mini mixer from Renee going, mixing up some resin for me. And we're gonna do just green. I'm gonna put some sparkle. I also have these. I don't know. They were supposed to be like the sparkle, but they don't look like they would break up very well. So we're gonna try them out. I have two different greens here. Kind of want transparent green. We want green, but we want transparent green. So you're caught up now. Now we're gonna pour Mr. Froggy Friday as soon as the mixer gets done. The army is bombing us today. I got out of the shower and I heard them going off, so if the microphone picks it up, no worries. We're just being bombed by the army. It's a regular thing. It's been really windy in the afternoon, so maybe they're taking advantage because right now, I think we're supposed to have a wind advisory again today, but this morning it's not windy so far, so we'll see. The cats, of course, are, have taken over the bed and they're sleeping. Except for Bear, who's, cleaning himself on my blankets and mattress. And Clyde went to go get a drink of water. But I'm sure they'll all three be sleeping here in just a matter of they don't like to get out of bed in the morning. They're kind of lazy cats. Clyde already had to zoom me somewhat this morning, so. I did get a couple new molds in that I'm going to be doing. One is a sheep. And then it's all Lula's fault. Every bit of this next purchase was Lula's fault. And that's those little dragons. Yes, I bought them. I had to have them. I'm also while I was sitting here last night waiting on Amazon, I also started my Axolotl collab project. So I have the air purifier that I'm testing. It's going. If you hear it in the background, it's pretty quiet, so I don't hear it a lot. I hear the army over the air purifier. What else? I don't know. This weekend, we're going to be doing some squishies. I have two different squishy companies that I'm testing. One, I'm not sure how that's going to go because when I opened it up, it's this little bitty box and it's got like squishy stuff in it. Maybe a mold. I didn't see anything kind of beyond that. So we'll see what we get when we pull that one out. The other one is a much bigger one. And then I have something I've never done before. I have silicone mold A and B down here that I'm testing. And I need to make a mold. I've never made a mold. We'll see how that goes. I watched, I don't know which one, either Daniel Cooper or Steve McDonald do a molds. So I'm gonna probably do it like they did it, because I don't know how else to do it. I've seen you guys with your mold housings and everything like that, and I don't have that, and that didn't come in the kit, of course. The only thing that came in the kit, I think, was part A and part B. That's it. I saw nothing else. And they're sitting down here out of the box. So yeah, I didn't get anything else with them. Look at that little mixer go. I like this one. I like this one better than the big one. The big one annoyed me with the whole 40-second thing. Trying to get stuff done while I'm mixing resin, and every 40 seconds I gotta push the damn button again. I don't understand the 40-second thing at all. No. I don't know why they would have done that. Every resin I know says mix 3 to 5 minutes. 40 seconds makes no sense to me. And I know you're gonna say, what's the big deal about pushing the button again? I like it hands-free. I don't have to watch it. Because inevitably, I forget how many times I was pushing it. Was that 3 times or 5 times? Was it 4 times or 10 times? I don't know. I shouldn't have to keep up with how many 40-second timers I do. And I don't care what they say, that resin's not mixed in the 40 seconds. It's not. Can't fool me, I'm old school. Before mixers, when you had to literally set a timer for how long you mixed your damn resin. Yeah. This one has variable speeds, hands-free, no problem. Of course, I have little molds down here as extras. We're going to be doing, I contacted Miss Sheila over at Reptiles and Resins. I made a comment on her video the other day about, oh, I need to join you in Turtle Tortoise Tuesday. And she said, please do. So, I'm going to do that this coming Tuesday with Sheila. She cracks me up. Okay, this should be good. See, now I can just turn it off. I can take this out and look at it. And yes, there's no streaks in it. This is Bond Crafter 1-to-1. You guys know. I'm at this point, unless it's polyurethane or eco resin, I am a Bond Crafter person, because I don't have a vacuum chamber. I don't have a debubbler. And with Bond Crafter, I really don't get bubbles. Unless it's my fault, like, you know, not scraping under a character's chin or something like that. Pishu's cookie. Yeah, I messed that one up. We're going to set that right there to drain. We're going to get another cup, and we're going to, I don't want this to flash cure on me, so I mixed up way more than I need, which I always do. because then I can make some stuff for the craft convention. Let's see. Oh, get off there. Yep, that's mixed. It's good. Mixer does a good job. Set that aside over here. And we are going to, we're just going green, just simple semi-transparent green. So I've got lime green alcohol ink. And I have this green pigment that I got off from Samu. I'm not looking for opaque. I'm going to dump some of these in here and see how they react. They came off to, this came off to me and it said it was like a sparkle glitter. It doesn't look like it's that. They look like more like little rock shards. Oh, that was way too much of that. It's okay. He'll just be a little more sparkly than anticipated. Okay, so, yeah, see, it just looks like blue stuff in there. That's okay, we're gonna try it. We're gonna see. And for all of you, did I really throw that mold away? Yes, I did. That coaster mold went directly in the trash because I can't. I ordered a new coaster mold. That was from an Amazon review, and I looked at their reviews and it wasn't good, so I knew that they were putting it in there to try and get a better review. No, they're not. No, they deserve every review they got on that mold. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm with the Vine program. It's an invitation only program, so I can't ask. I don't know how you guys get in it. I think I got in it, and this is pure speculation. I think I got in it because I wrote reviews for Faux Memo, which is a thermal printing company, for a few years. And then I do review products on Amazon just because I want people to know whether it's good or bad. And then all of a sudden I got an invitation. So I wish I could tell you guys how to do it. I tried to see if there was a link or anything, and no, it's an invite-only program. So all I can say, guys, is do reviews. Because the way it works is I can, it's a separate place from Amazon. And the way it works is they can put products in there for review. Say they don't have, they're brand new and they don't have any reviews and they're trying to get a review on their stuff. They put it in there for that. Some companies put it in there because they don't have good reviews and they're trying to get a better review. But, you know, if you got a shit project, you're going to get a shit review. So they were in there, and I always look them up on Amazon and see what the deal is, if they're new, or if they, if they don't have a review, or if they're got crappy reviews. That mold was a crappy review, and they deserve to be a crappy review. I'm just going underneath the chin here because that's where you will get bubbles. And so most of the products I have done have just been, they're fairly new to the game. There's a couple that have gotten not good reviews. I think one of the squishy companies that I have, I think that's their problem, is they don't have, I think if I looked it up correctly, one is new, does not have a review, and the other one doesn't have, like, they got mediocre reviews. But before I do any of the reviews, I always look it up, see what the issue is. That one resin that I reviewed just this past week, that was that resin company, that JKLR or something, that I reviewed. I did a video on, and I'm not required to do videos on them. I just figured I would use it during a video and see. They don't have bad reviews. They have actually good reviews, but it doesn't look like they're getting many sales. And I would say that's because their kit doesn't come with enough. Because literally their supposed kit, now they're also quite a bit more expensive than other resins, and their kit doesn't come with anything except for the resins and the A, the B, and the and a little pair of those plastic gloves and a popsicle stick. And I'm sorry, when that's all you're offering to give to people in your supposed starter kits, and you're one of the more expensive resins out there, you need to come on with more. You need to add a few things in there. Like if somebody's just starting out in resin, try giving some cups, or, something. It had instructions. That was good. But I don't think you can be, you can say it's a starter kit when you're not giving anything except for the resin and a popsicle stick. So that is what I wrote in my review. That while I didn't find a problem with their resin, it does have an odor, not a bad odor. What they claim to be a low odor, which, all right, their claim is correct. It's not a terrible odor, but you need to give people more if you want them to pay that much. Because that was only 100 milliliter bottles, and it was $7.99. And if you go compared to like Bondcrafter, who is new to the game, Bond Crafters prices for a 2-gallon, which is the one that I have sitting here. And I compared that price because that's what they had also. They had odd numbers, but they did have a 2-gallon. And that 2-gallon was $99.99. And Bond Crafters is $69.99. So you're looking at a $30 difference for, and they don't, I couldn't find anywhere where they included, you know, like the cups, the scrapers, anything like that. So it kind of looks like the same as their starter kit. You get the resin and that's about it. I'm just filling this up into the toes, trying to make sure I got the toes covered. I see a bubble in that chin that I'm about to go after. Or maybe it, yep, there's one right there. I thought I saw one. Okay. That's out. I think we are about ready to put this guy on the heat mat. And yes, I still recommend you use a food heat mat. I love it. I'll move that off the heat mat. I had it sitting on there over there. Okay. I'm just sticking him on the heat mat. And now I need to let me get rid of this one. Do some little, you know what? Do I want to do? I'm debating what to. We're going to start an octopus. No. Maybe not. I didn't put eyes in that one yet. Oh, you know what? We're going to. I got to get another skull going. So we're going to put this little bit of green that's left here. And we're going to start another skull. Yeah, that's those blue things. There. I got some stuck down here in this cup. Tell you what, I'm jealous of Sheila at Reptiles and Resin. She got that great big box from INTORESIN. It's like one of their more expensive molds. I think it's like, she said it was like $250 or something like that, or maybe even like $280. I'm jealous. I can't wait till she makes that box because I really want to see it, because it looks really cool. Now, I'm gonna put away this stuff, and then I am going to put you guys out, and we'll come back when the demold is happening. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye. Or welcome back. Well, it is welcome back. We're doing demolding, so, you know, you were probably here all along, hopefully. But here's the frog. Let's get him out, because it's Froggy Friday. Only if I can find somewhere to start. Still waiting on the mailman to get here to pick up my packages. Packages that are going to my PIC, that is Partner in Crime. Come on. I'm fighting today with this. There we go. Gotta watch the toes, they're still soft. Okay. We're getting there. There we go. There's our frogs. A little extra towage. But he well, the UV resin's a little sticky. Let me see here. Because I UV'd everything down. There we go. He's much better now. But let's do some decorations on him. I pulled some stuff out here. Let's see, can I get these glasses? Yeah, I can. Are they gonna stay? I think you should have glasses. But I want them right there. Really? Wrong side to be on. May have to get out the Loctite. Loctite. Hold on. Where's my Loctite? Oh, never mind. I have over here somewhere. I thought I had some Gorilla Glue. Okay, I have 2 bottles of Gorilla Glue. Where are they? Maybe we'll be using, maybe I'll try UV. Let's see if we can get UV to stick. A light. Plug. But I have a plug for the light. There's that. Get out the bond crafter. We're gonna put it right along here. Sorry guys, I gotta scoot him over by the light here. UV his glasses on. I think we're good there. So there is, then what else are we gonna do to this frog? Try to make sure I get them on there. Those little blue glass, or I don't know if they're glass, they're like crushed something or other. They show up in this frog, and they're kind of fluorescent. I noticed that when I was turned on the UV light. But okay, there is the glasses. Now we need a bow. Let's do a crown. Come on, just stay put. Might be you being the crown on too. Helps if you take off the lid though. Minor details. Oh Lord. I bought this G Diction light, and I have had problems with the buttons. And I'm not the only one. I've heard there are people with lots of problems with these buttons. So I think I'm just going to, when it comes down to it, I think I'm going to invest in the Resin Rockers big light. I like that new green one that they did. Okay. So there we have glasses, a crown, a bow, and now we're going to do a ladybug. And the ladybug, if I can hold on to it. Oh my Lord. My hands are not working today at all. Come on, stay right there. My hands are shaky as hell today. There we go. That's what I wanted. So there we go. We've got a green frog. He's got those glass pieces in his back and his legs. We got the orange bow, the little ladybug, the crown, and the sunglasses. And that is concluding this week's Froggy Friday. Love Froggy Friday. And I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.